Hi everyone, it's Maria Dismondy, and today in our Sunny Side homeschool, we learned about the importance of forgiveness. And the first thing we did is we read the book Lily's Purple Plastic Purse by Kevin Hankes. Lily is a sweet little mouse in the story who loved her teacher so much, but she was angry at him because he would not let her share her purple plastic purse during class when it was learning time. He said, you need to wait until it's share time. She was so angry that she drew a really mean picture of her teacher. She put it in his bag, and then she went home from school and she felt terrible. She felt super small. She felt really guilty. And the next day she apologized and her teacher forgave her. He forgave her and they were able to move on. So it was a really beautiful book about the power of forgiveness. And one of the things we noticed about Lily in this book is that when she did something wrong, she felt it in her body. It said her stomach had lurched and she felt terrible. So boys and girls, grown-ups and kids, they make mistakes and they make bad choices. And one of the biggest things for you is to own up and be responsible for your choices. And so what we learned about forgiveness today is that forgiveness is freeing someone from the offense they committed against you or the wrongdoing they did to you, okay? It is not saying, it's not about getting even. Forgiveness isn't about getting even. Forgiveness is freeing someone from something wrong that they've done to you. What forgiveness is not minimizing what someone has done to you. So if your brother hit you and he said, I'm so sorry, you should say, what you did, brother, was not okay, and I accept your apology. But when we say to someone who's forgiving you, when you just say it's okay, you're telling that person what they did to you was okay. So be really careful, moms and dads listening. When we coach children on saying it's okay, it can give the wrong message to the person who has done something wrong to your child. We want to be honest about the hurt. We watched a video about a bee who missed out on a lot in his life because he spent so much time being angry and not forgiving others that he missed out on a lot of fun. So go ahead and download the PowerPoint so you can watch the video about forgiveness and the bee. Forgiveness is two ways, okay? So you are feeling, so it's the person who asks for forgiveness and the person has to accept the forgiveness, okay? However, sometimes you might say you're sorry to someone and they may not accept your apology. And at that point, there's really nothing you can do. You can try again later, but that person, they're going to have their hurt and you're going to have your hurt, and you have made it better for you by saying you were sorry. Okay. Forgiveness is not about being right. It's about making the relationship right. So you don't want to be stuck on, but if you guys were arguing about who was right about something, you want to make the relationship right. And sometimes you just have to drop the ball. Remember, we talked about dropping the ball a few lessons ago. Sometimes you might just have to stop the fight if you want peace. Forgiveness is not about stipulations. So if a stipulation is let's say your sister said to you, if you make my bed, I will forgive you. That's a threat. It's a stipulation, right? We're not going to say you have to do this to be forgiven. That's just a silly game that we don't want to play. And empathy is a part of forgiveness too. So, if someone did something wrong and they're feeling really bad about it, put yourself in their shoes. They want to make it better. They want to make it better. So empathy is also a big part of forgiveness. The demonstration I did today was showing everyone how when we have feelings and we don't forgive someone and we're really angry with that person, those feelings can blow up really big. So I took this bag and I put some vinegar and baking soda in it, and the bag completely filled up so much that it popped during class today. And so when the bag filled up really, really tight, it was a demonstration that, your anger or your lack of forgiveness, you're saying, I'm not going to forgive you. I'm so mad at you. You did me wrong. That can hurt us, and it can lead to a lot of sadness and a lot of our own emotions, so much that we might feel like exploding. Okay, and that's what that example demonstrated. When it was your turn today, we had everyone draw a heart, and I had people draw shapes on the heart. And for every shape, that represented someone who had upset you. So let me give you an example. I'll draw a triangle and a heart and a circle and a square. So these are different situations of people who have upset me. Now, when I forgive, I can let it go. So I want you to erase those shapes, because forgiveness is about letting go and moving onward, moving onward. It's not about telling the person, it's okay that you did something wrong to me. It's not about saying, I will let you do that again to me. No way. It's saying, yes, you did something wrong to me. Thank you for apologizing. That was not okay, but I accept your forgiveness. Okay? All right, everyone, we said goodbye today in Arabic, and we said asalama, ma asalama. See you again on Wednesday. Ma asalama.